Hey everybody, welcome to the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Care Network. I'm Dean, the host of this channel, and also the host of the Unmasking the Narcissist channel. Today I'm going to be presenting to you episode 126 on the N.A.R.C.N network. And the title of episode 126 is How the Narcissist Acts Out When Triggered. This particular episode was actually influenced by something that happened to somebody that I know on Facebook the other day. And this prompted me to want to talk quickly about how narcissists actually do lash out or act out when they are in a situation of being triggered. And there's a great many different things that narcissists do, but they do have some behaviors that they all do very commonly when they when you're dealing with one and you've triggered them in some particular way. A common thing that narcissists do, especially on social media, is to block you. They will literally just out of the blue, you've done something, they will block you completely from their social media. They'll block you on Facebook, they'll block you on Instagram, they'll block you wherever the hell else you exist in cyberspace. And a great example of this is somebody who I know on my Facebook the other day. They had something happen with somebody who they were involved with. They had asked this person about if they could put a relationship status on their Facebook page that they were in a relationship with this other person. And this other person said yes. And when they posted their relationship status about this other person blocked them flat out on Facebook, just blocked completely. And of course, as we know, when we do this on Facebook and on Instagram, I believe as well too, when we block somebody on Facebook, on these social media platforms, it unfriends them as well too, I believe. So of course, this got that person, who was likely a narcissist as well, to off the hook. This person posted their relationship status. This person who was a narcissist, or conceivably a narcissist, blocked them. This gets that narcissist off the hook because it not only unfriends that person, it also untags that post as well. And now the narcissist no longer has to deal with this, and they certainly won't have to deal with the ramifications of other appliances that they may have around, seeing that somebody else who is an appliance with them has tagged them in a relationship post. So these are some of the ways that narcissists act out when they're triggered. Blocking is one thing. Blocking you on their cell phone so you can't call them, no contact with them. You message them up and they don't respond to you at all. It may not even be because you're blocked. It may just be that they're just not responding to you in any particular way. More severe ways that they act out is starting a fight with you for no reason. Something has happened, or nothing has really happened, and all of a sudden they're triggered for some particular reason because of nothing to do with you. They start a fight with you. They start an argument with you. This argument escalates into something else where they stop talking to you, or they block you, or they ghost you. These are some of the extreme triggering things that narcissists do. Or they go and they undermine you in some particular way by talking to somebody or talking to other people who are mutual friends and trying to tell those mutual friends bullshit about you, about something that you did that isn't even true. This is part of their outward triggering thing that they do. Or they simply have an outburst of some nature to gain control of a situation. I've had this experience happen with me with a few different narcissists who I've dealt with, where something is going on and suddenly that narcissist is having an outburst out of the blue for no real reason. There's no real valid reason as to why they are doing this. Just suddenly, all of a sudden, boom, you're dealing with this narcissist being triggered in some particular fashion, and you're trying to figure out why in the hell they're behaving that particular way. This is just something that they do. They act out in many different ways. They can become cold. They can become distant. They can block you. They can ghost you. They can behave strangely. Suddenly you're all sweet and kind and everything's perfect with them, and then the next moment They're talking to you like they barely know you. This is all part of the behavior of the narcissist and what they do when they're triggered. They may be unhappy with something else going on that has nothing to do with you. That is a triggering moment for them, and that affects you in some particular way when you're dealing with them. There's a whole myriad of things that can actually force a trigger period, or force an acting out period from a narcissist with you, and you may or may not even understand why this is going on. A lot of the time, just the bipolar up and down behavior of narcissists and their utter instability at times is a great example of them being triggered in some particular way, just dealing with you in a completely imbalanced way. A lot of different things can trigger a narcissist. A lot of things can set them off. Generally, if you do something that they didn't want you to do, that goes against them, that's a trigger. If you didn't do something that they ask you to do, for instance, one of them tells you to clean the house or whatever, take the dog out for a walk, go to the store and buy me something from the pharmacy, whatever, and you don't do it, or you forget by accident, which we all do. We all forget to do things in life. Boom, that's a trigger. Just about anything can set off the narcissist. They're looking for a reason to be triggered. They want to be triggered. They want the excitement. They want the chaos. When they don't have chaos, they don't feel balanced. That's unfortunate, but this is chemically the way their brains work. Most narcissists seek chaos. They live in chaos. They need chaos to feel normal, because they're used to chaos in their lives. Something has caused something to be imbalanced in their lives, and they now exist in a constant state of chaos. So they're looking to be triggered. It doesn't even have to be something really realistic or founded that can trigger them. They can find the most pointless little excuse to be triggered and just to be set off. This is just the way they are. They're looking for this. They're looking for this chaos fuel, as we've talked about in another N.A.R.C.N episode before. They seek this chaos fuel, and because of this, triggering them is really, really easy. So this was just a short little video I wanted to do on how the narcissist is triggered and what they're triggered by. Any of us who have been through narcissistic abuse have had experience with being triggered. I've had experience with triggering a narcissist, and we're not really sure why we've triggered them. And them just going off for whatever reason, whatever it is, if they don't get something their way, or whatever, you didn't do something. Just about anything can do it to the narcissist. So anyway, this was episode 126, just a short discussion on what triggers the narcissist and what gets them to go off. I'm going to say stay tuned for some new episodes coming up. Got lots of new content on both of my channels coming up. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you really soon.